Hello, I'm Robin, and welcome to Spillin the Beans. Spillin the Beans is a news program brought to you by Teens Full of Beans. We will be giving you the news weekly so that you can stay informed. With that, let's start the news. It was announced that the popular children's show Peppa Pig will introduce a new baby in the family coming this summer. This was a surprise to many, especially Daddy Pig, considering he got the snip operation years ago. Fans are speculating that the real father is either Piglet or Porky Pig.
CNN came out with an article of the happiest countries to live in 2025. The top being Finland, and at the very bottom, a small country of the name of Murder Me.
Consumers are still complaining about the increased cost of eggs recently. The Easter Bunny, in particular, was bothered by the cost and released a statement on Twitter saying, "Hey guys, sorry to say, but due to the price of eggs, I don't think it's possible for me to leave them for the kids this year. I may be a 3-foot magical rabbit, but I am not made of money. Hopefully next year we'll be back to normal. #Easter 2026. In a related story, Snickers is re-releasing a candy for the holiday, Snickers Chocolate Eggs. So when you can't afford actual eggs, try a chocolate egg breakfast sandwich to start your day off right. The live-action Snow White is set to release this week after being criticized for the casting of characters and lack of originality. The ill feeling toward the picture got so bad Disney scaled back on their usual red carpet premiere and stuck to a small gathering in Hollywood with few reporters being invited. After all the controversy, the film is estimated to earn the same amount of money as the original 1937 movie, without inflation.
While in an interview, Donald Trump was hit in the face with a boom mic by one of the reporters. This was supposedly an incident, but some MAGA fans are speculating that there was a motive behind the incident. Since the interview, Danielle Curtis, the woman who is holding the audio equipment, has stepped aside from social media and has gotten a job at a smaller news company to avoid unwanted attention from the public eye. Danielle, I thought you said you weren't gonna do this. That's why we hired you.
Sorry, I have really weak arms.
Let's go to Nadia for the latest in sports.
I'm Nadia, and the latest sports news is that there's tennis now at my school.
The FBI is warning email users about potential ransomware attacks called Medusa. It starts like a normal cyber attack, being sent a fishy email that seems too good to be true. Then the victim receives a scary message requesting that they pay a certain amount of money and the victim won't be exploited. This isn't a warning to everyone, since only old people use email.
Sour Patch Kids is coming out with a new flavor called Glow Ups, which are the first candy to glow under black light. Sour Patch Kids Glow Ups. First they're sour, then they're sweet, then you get radiation poisoning.
Students at a school in Idaho are protesting after a teacher was requested to remove posters in their classroom. The posters have positive messages saying that everyone is welcomed in their classroom with pictures of hands of different skin tones with hearts in the middle. The principal and school personnel said this violates the rules since the teacher is putting out her opinion in her classroom and not everyone believes it to be true. When we tried to reach the school personnel for comment, they refused as they were too busy trying to build a time machine to go back to a time where this would be acceptable.
Comedian Pete Davidson is reportedly dating a non-celebrity. This is only after Davidson ran through all the eligible female celebrities in Hollywood out of his league. He says dating someone out of the spotlight is a change of pace since he has to take on the role of being the hot one in the relationship. The store Forever 21's age is finally catching up to her. Over the years, she has admitted to stocking her closet with trendy outfits to appear younger than she actually is. However, Forever 21 can't compete with the other new girls like Temu and Shein. The store is set to drop dead any minute. This weekend, you may or may not be able to see the stars in the sky. It's contingent on the levels of light pollution in your area.
That's all the news for the week.
Bye-bye now.
Aww.